Welcome back to the adventure of motorcycles. I'm your host, Adventure Nomad Dad. The only thing worse than knowing I survived a crash and having to deal with my voice again is hearing again why guards are so important. Stay tuned as we're going to go over just exactly what happened and why I think they're important. So the other day I was riding with a friend, a newer riding friend, and we decided to try and go up the mountain pass, and lo and behold, we found ice. No surprise, as we are in the Pacific Northwest, and it was February. So we came around this turn, and we were getting it a little hot. We were doing about 40 to 50 miles an hour, racing up. The forestry department decided to lay some sand across the roads, hiding the ice. As we came around on an uphill right-handed turn, the sun shining the way it was, I kind of looked up the road and I had that split thought of, is that ice? Right as the bike went down, and it slammed hard. So hard, my bike's out of commission. To talk about some of the damage that went into it would relate to a previous video where we talked about the importance of guards and fall-over protection. We're going to start with the lower engine guards. This took pretty much all the impact. This, compared to the other side, has bent back almost a full 90 degrees. With the light now facing to show sideways traffic, I guess. There's a break in the engine guard here. There's a crack. Same with down here. This hit the road. Again, we were doing about 40 to 50 miles an hour, somewhere in there, upon initial slam down. This drug and actually gouged the hard pack and asphalt. However, had it not been for this, my entire shifter assembly, foot peg, side of this, plastics, gas tank, radiator, all of that would be smashed and caved in. And with the amount of force that we hit, I'm pretty certain we would have totaled the bike. Showing the importance of having these. It did its job. Even though this broke, it saved the bike. Moving up to further damage, the handlebars are bent slightly, still rideable. However, the sheer force that tweaked the bars also have either ruined the crush bolt or the banjo bolt, or it's just knocked it and loosened it enough that this is leaking. So the ride home and losing clutch pressure and the bike inching forward to the highway was really fun. Completely mangled and destroyed my brand new bark busters. The bar is completely shifted. These are replaceable now. Broke the blinker, obviously, and so it suffered quite a bit of damage, lots of scrapes and bruises. However, without all this in check, the bike would be in a lot worse case. However, I do want to point out, Suzuki makes great off-road lights, as it still works. Touching more and emphasizing the importance of protection on these bikes. Again, it happened at very fast, so fast. There was no saving the bike or the fall. The front did its job. Having these on there, I did not have my bags on at the time. This is fabric. It didn't get drugged through and scratched. None of the bike is damaged. A, partially because of the angle, the way it hit, that protected and lifts the back end. But B, this did hit, saving me from further damage to the entire tail end of the bike. Showing the importance yet again, in my opinion, of having protection on the bike. From this view, you'll see the non-symmetrical both sides. Mirrors are off, handlebars are off, these are obviously off. One blinker looks a little droopy. And down here, obviously the guards and the bent. And we'll turn the light on so you can really exaggerate the lower light not looking at you anymore. If you go back to the previous video where we talked about tip over protection, we talked a lot more about how these things protect you, and now you can see firsthand just how much it protected the bike. Is there damage? Is there repairs that need to be made? Yeah, but that's part of the sport. And I'm glad I had them. The only thing I wished is that I had my new bars that I referenced also in the last video. Update about those, they were back ordered and canceled my order, so I could not get them on the bike right now. And Because of that, my bike took even more damage because I didn't have enough protection.